All right, welcome everybody to the new Powerful You Wednesday 1 p.m. call. We do this call every day, Monday through Friday, 1 p.m. Pacific. And Wednesday is Technical Wednesday. It doesn't rhyme, doesn't start with the same letter or anything, but that's just how it is. Technical Wednesday. And before I started the recording, I did ask what the participants who are here live wanted to talk about, and the answer I got was, or rather the questions that I got were, how to best use social media, YouTube, and blogging to get more traffic and get more leads. And so let me start by saying, and you should be able to see my screen, and I don't know on the recording if I actually, and I will show stuff, so on the recording you'll see the screen too. But let's start with blogging. So I'm going to log into my Empower Network, and we're going to go in here and talk about how often you should be blogging and what really how that works, right? And the question I got is, you know, should you blog more than once a day? In other words, does that help? And here's what I'm going to say about that. In order for this to work best, you've got to be able to keep the habits going, right? You've got to do something and be able to keep doing it every single day. That's really the power of this, and it works in several ways. One of those ways is in creating a habit in your mind so that you know that every day you blog, and that's it, right? And you do some of the other things, right, the other 8 core commitments, but you know that every single day you put a blog post up. Now, one blog post could be difficult, could be easy sometimes, okay, it all depends, but it's doable, right? Now, if you start adding more, it gets to be more difficult, more time-consuming, and harder to create a habit. Okay. So what I want you to commit to is 1 blog post a day. However, if some days you feel inspired and you want to do more, do more. But remember that you must do exactly one blog post in a day. No more, no less, right? You can do more, but all you need is 1. So that's really important. Here's the other thing about blogging. The more you blog, the more Google loves you. So I actually had a conversation, I think I mentioned this on yesterday's call, had a conversation with another Empower Network member who said, hey, what gives? Your blog ranks so well on Google and mine doesn't. And I got to ask him questions. I said, you know, how are you using it? What are you doing? What, this and that. And he basically said he only blogged about, you know, once every couple of days, 3-4 days. You know, he wasn't basically following the 8 core commitments, and he wasn't creating this habit of blogging daily. Well, if you don't have the habit of blogging daily, Google does not have the habit of giving you traffic daily, okay, of sending its search engine robots, its little spiders, to check your site for new content, because that's what they do, right? Google has these feelers, these spiders that it sends out, and it says, is there new content here? Is there new content here? If there's a site that's been the same for 5 years, it's not going to send stuff there, okay? How do you kickstart it, by the way? You can ping. You can go to pingler.com, for example, or Pingomatic, let's say, pingomatic.com, and you can ping your site, okay? And here you can see that I pinged News Trending Now yesterday, and it saved it. Safari saved my information. So I put the name of the blog, News Trending Now, okay? I put the blog homepage, newstrendingnow.net, and I put the RSS feed, which I got from my site right here. See, under the categories and recent posts, there's a little thing that shows subscribe to RSS feed. I clicked on that. Actually, you can see on the bottom left, it's very small because I have a big screen, but it says open http newstrendingnow.net/blog/feed. That is the feed, okay? So I can actually just right-click on that and copy the link, and that's what I have in Pingomatic. Let me pause my screen for a second because I need to adjust something. And let's see. Okay, good. Show my screen again. All right. So what I did with Pingomatic is I put in, again, the name of my site. I put in the home page, which is the main site page, and I put in the feed, and I pinged. Another thing you can do, which you would be doing every day, which I'm not doing right now, okay, because Google seems to like my blog already, is you can put the name of the keywords that you're trying to rank for. Let's say you write an article about diabetes, right? You can put, diabetes, how to check your blood sugar, okay? Or I remember when I had gestational diabetes, so I remember I looked up, what are normal rates? Diabetes, what are normal blood sugar rates? Okay, that's something that a lot of people search for. And then what you can do is, instead of the home page, you can put the / and the actual name of the article, right? So whatever the article is, usually it's blog, and then blah 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 blah, whatever the name is, and you can pull that up by going to your blog. Okay, going right here, and I want to know. See, I'm on my main site right now. It says newstraining.net, and I've got both of my posts here. I can actually click on this. I can right-click and copy the link. Or if I click on it, it's going to open just this blog post, and you can see my address bar right here. This is the link. So I can grab this, okay? I can put that here, and I can put Gettysburg address, 150th anniversary, full text PDF, okay? And then I've got the RSS feed, and I've got that particular link, and I can send pings, okay? So that gets the search engine spiders, all of these different places, Yahoo, okay, FeedBurner, different places. They go out and they say, hey, there's new stuff there, I'm going to grab it, okay? So that is how to do it. And every time you post a new blog, you can go to Ping-O-Matic and ping. That's going to kind of kickstart that traffic, okay? Kickstart yourself in your website being showing up in Google, okay, and the other search engines, and Bing and Yahoo, etc. Okay, so that's about blogging, and that's about getting your posts showing up. Definitely, if you feel like blogging 5 times a day, do it, but don't let that detract you from doing the stuff that brings in the lead. The blogging is long term. First of all, you're growing, you're doing personal development, right? Because you're writing, you're listening to Inner Circle audios, you're doing all of that stuff. You're growing inside and becoming more and more of a leader, okay? And we're increasing your leadership skills. Excuse me. And the other thing that you're doing is, if you're doing the keyword research, right, you're going to Google and you're doing keyword research and finding things that people are searching for, kind of like I showed in the Google Trends method, then you get more traffic that way. And let me show you a quick way to do keyword research. And I know, Jorge, I know you've had an article about diabetes, so I'm just going to type in diabetes. Check this out. Okay, first of all, here's Google Suggest. It's giving me some suggestions, right? It's telling me what I can do here. Interesting, diabetes diet. Let's try that. Let's see what comes up next. I hit space, plan, menu, soda, fruit. Okay, very specific questions, right? So let's look at menu, or let's look at soda, okay? Space, aspartame. Very specific question. Okay, diabetes, diet, soda, aspartame would make a great title for a blog post if you're writing about health issues, okay? I'm going to put it in quotation marks, and I'll show you something here. This is called phrase match, and there's only less than 5,000 results here. Less than 5,000 results, okay? So we're going to talk about YouTube. Look, no YouTube videos. Very important to note, no YouTube videos here at all. Only 5,000 competing pages, okay? Less than 5,000 competing pages in phrase match. If you write a blog post, and this is the title of the blog post, and then when you go here, right, when you go, let me just do a new one. When you go here and, good, I want the SEO options. And the meta title tag is going to be the same as the title here, but it's going to be that right there without the quotation marks. Okay, I'm going to take those out. Okay, that's going to be there, that's going to be there, it's going to be there, here, blah, blah, blah. Okay, you're writing your blog post about it and giving some good content. Get rid of this crap right here. They don't do it right, okay? Meta keywords, diabetes, diet, soda, aspartame, diabetes, menu, diabetes, diet, and some of those other keywords that we saw as we were typing, okay? And there's also related stuff. Diet soda and diabetes 2013. Great keyword. Good. I'm going to grab it and put it there, right? You can copy and paste. Diet soda diabetes link. Okay, all these related are great for your keywords here, and you can have max 8. Each keyword though is a phrase, right? So this is one keyword right here. This is a second keyword. This is a third keyword. Okay, got it? And then made a description. Again, you want to have that in there, and then give people a reason, here's why you should click. That's not what you're going to put there, but you're going to say, here's the answer to whether you should be drinking aspartame and how it affects your blood sugar levels. Okay, and then you hit publish. Done. Okay, obviously you pick your blog and your blog category, right? Like I might put it on this blog and then pick a category or add a new category. Like I'll put health, right? Okay, so that's it. That's the SEO. That's the blogging portion. I know I went through that super fast because I'm trying to get a lot done in a little bit of time here on this call. But you can replay this a million times. I am recording this, so you can replay this a million times and watch this. But that's what I wanted to show you about blogging. Now, we're going to take that same keyword research, that same blog idea, and we're going to go and talk about YouTube now, okay? And then we'll move on to Facebook and how to use that to market. Because the blog itself, yes, it will get you traffic. If using the right keywords, it's going to get you traffic. But now what you want to work on is getting more traffic. Okay, so YouTube is one place, right? Because biggest search engine out there, Google. Second biggest, YouTube. So what do? You go to youtube.com, okay? And you're logged into your Google account, logged into YouTube. And what you want to do is upload. Now let me go to Video Manager real quick. I'll grab one of my videos and edit it. So here's one I did the other day, Blog Made Easy, how to get massive amounts of free traffic in a few minutes per day. Okay? So I'm going to click edit on that. I've got the video up here. I can pick a thumbnail or put a custom thumbnail up. Okay? I've got my title. I've got the keywords that I want in there. I've got the link to my blog post in here where I'm posting this video. Okay? And if you hear some noise on my desk, my cat, I left her in my room and she's walking around. She's right by the mic now. Probably hearing her fur on the mic. Apologize for that. So, and here basically I put more keywords here, get lots of traffic, a few minutes per day, traffic online blogging, here's a good keyword. And then I've got free traffic online, free traffic blogging, blog for traffic, etc., okay? So these are, I'm putting more keywords here, I'm putting them in the description here, I'm putting them in my title. Those are the same keywords that I have on that particular blog post as well, which I didn't show you, but those are the same ones that I have on that blog post. So now, if someone's looking for these keywords that I'm writing here, they're going to find my video, hopefully, and then they can also find my blog post. Now, again, this is really important. The link on the bottom of my video in the description is the link to my blog post. So what am I doing? I'm getting a black link to a particular blog post, okay, where I'm writing about this, where I have this video posted. And we can pull that up. Yeah, here, let me pull that up. And actually, let's view this video. Let's go right to this video. Here it is. I'm going to pause it, okay? And here's my link. If I click on that, boom, pulls up that particular blog post, okay? Pulls up that particular blog post, and here it is, okay? And then I say click the banners on this page, and of course I do that so that you can reblog this content. So I want them to click here. Always end with a call to action on your blog posts, okay? Let people know that they can, and you could do that in many ways. By the way, having diabetes is a lot to manage, and it's costly. So if you need some extra money, click here and you put a link to almost a secret page and get some opt-ins. Or tell them, click on one of the banners to learn about how to make more money every month to help you pay for your treatments, for your needles, for your insulin, for whatever you need, right? And that's just an example with diabetes. So let's move on to the next thing. So I've shown you the blogging and keyword research, and I've shown you the YouTube, which works on the same keyword research, how to put the link to this. And it's a little convoluted, right? I go back and forth. I create the video I uploaded. I grab the video link as the video is uploading or after it's done uploading, and I put it in my blog post from Power Network. I publish my blog, and then I grab my blog link and add it to the description. Okay, so I go back and forth a little bit, and I think I showed that when I showed the Google Trends method, how to go back and forth like that. But, easy to do. You can figure it out. You just kind of go back and forth. So that's the blogging. That's the keywords. That's the YouTube. That's going to get you SEO traffic, right? The search engine traffic, and people are going to find your blog. But now you want more. So what you do is you go on to Facebook, right? Now I'm not going to pull up my Facebook because I can get lost in that later. I tend to stay off of Facebook till like nighttime usually, unless I really need something specific. And then I usually have a mantra going on in my head of go to this group, go right to this group, go right to this group, go right to this group, keep your eyes closed. So that's a personal thing for Facebook. But anyway, when you go to Facebook, what do? Well, first of all, if you have a video that you think could go viral, you can post it right on your page, right? You can post it right on your Facebook page, your personal page where your friends see it. And let's say your friends know that, maybe you're in a diabetes group and your friends know you have diabetes and a lot of them have diabetes, and you say, hey, here's a great video showing you how to check your blood sugar levels and what the right levels are. And you post it right on Facebook, and Facebook will show the video. And so what you want to do is two things. First of all, at the end of your videos, have a call to action. By the way, click on the link below this video, or by the way, visit my website, diabeteshelp.com, whatever your blog is, right, to learn more. Yeah, I've got more great articles on this. And put a link below the video. So you upload the video to Facebook, just by putting the YouTube link, it'll automatically show the video, and then below that, put a link to your blog or directly to that blog post. Never use the Empower Network URL. Never use the Empower Network URL. So, you know, right now I have the new powerfulyou.net. Well, there's also another way to do that. So if I go to News Trending Now, I want to show you something. It's going to go to the Empower Network link right here, newstrendingnow.empowernetwork.com. Okay, see that? You never want to use that. You always want to use your regular URL on Facebook. Facebook doesn't like empowernetwork.com. It won't do it. It'll flag your account. It's not a good idea. So go right to the actual website, newstrendingnow.net. Forgot the .net, and or diabeteshelp.net.com, whatever you have, and that is the link that you want to grab when you go there. Okay, so that's Facebook. Okay, so again, I'll explain this because I didn't show. You put the YouTube URL. How do you get the YouTube URL, by the way? Here's the YouTube URL right here. As you're watching, that's what it is. Or you can share. Click share, and here's the link right there. Okay, right there. Paste that in Facebook. Oh, forget it. Let's just go to Facebook, and I'll show you what happens. What's on your mind? Click right here. If I paste, okay, it's thinking, it's thinking, it's thinking. There's the video. Okay. It even adds the link below in the description, but I'm going to add, now I'm going to hit enter and put www.thenewpowerfulyou.net, and maybe I'll even put that whole link, right? And then when I post, that's how it's going to show up, right? And I'm going to pick public because I want everybody to see this, okay? And that's it, and then I would post that. And what am I posting? I don't even think about what I'm posting. Massive free. Yeah, sure, what the heck. I'll post it and see what happens, right? And sharing with public means anyone, not just people you know see your post. Great, that's what I want. And I'm happy with the thumbnail, so I'm going to leave that. And I'm going to, this cat's walking by the mic again. Sorry about that. And anyway, I'll just say okay to that. And blogging made easy, how to get massive amounts of free traffic in a few minutes a day. It's got the video, it's got that. I'm going to hit post, and let's see what that looks like. Perfect, there's the video, they can play it right in there. There's the link, okay? There's the link to my blog. I didn't put the blog post, but there it is. If I put together some like amazing content, people love it, it's going to get shared and more people are going to see it. If I notice that a lot of people are liking it, you know, if I get like 5, 6, 7 likes to this, I'm going to promote it, right? I'll pay like $7 for YouTube to put it on top of people's timelines and get more, okay? Some things you post are going to get a lot of attention, some things are not. You'll start to learn what gets attention and what doesn't, and you'll post more things that get attention. Because Facebook is smart, and they will put things that people pay attention to up, and sometimes they won't show stuff that you post because nobody's clicking on it, right? And they know they don't click on that type of stuff. So anyway, I'm going to exit out of Facebook before I get stuck here. And that is how you do blogging, YouTube, and Facebook, okay? Those are all free promotions. Now here's another method you can use for Facebook, is you can create a specific page for the topic that you're talking about. So you can have your diabetes page on Facebook. diabetes group, or not a group, you don't want a group, you want an actual page, but you can call it like diabetes group, good diabetes information. And then you post all these things, all these helpful articles inside of that group. And you post other things too. Don't just link to your own stuff, because that's kind of, you know, questionable, right? You post the other things too, other resources that you find online. And now, as you're building content, as you're putting videos on there and images and good things, then you can start a campaign. You can either do it for free by inviting your friends and having them invite people. You can do all kinds of things. You can do paid advertising on Facebook. You can get likes for pennies and other things like that. So that is how to use social media. And yes, if you can blog multiple times a day, that's a great idea. And if you cannot, do one a day. That's the most important. So that's the content for today. And wow, that took a good 25 minutes. Let me unmute the lines. And Jorge, this was your question, so I want to see if I've answered it or if I can go into detail about anything else before we drop off. So let me unmute you. Okay, so Jorge, you're unmuted. So
can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay, I kind of see the flow, but I didn't catch where my promotion link was.
Okay, watch my screen. Watch my screen. I'm going to my Empower Network login, hover over my name, go to My Business right here. Okay?
Yeah.
My Business. Very important, so thank you for asking that question. And we'll give it a second to load up. Good. And then see this on the left here? Lots of options here. I'm going to go to Lead Capture. And this is it right here. This is it right here. That's the link. Okay? Yours is going to say something else here. Okay? It's going to be your login name. This is my link right here, empowernetwork.com/almostasecret, !ID equals, and then your ID goes here. Okay? And you want to make sure, obviously, that you have either your Aweber or your direct response. Not both. Just one or the other. Okay? Yeah, does that answer your question?
Okay, so like I have to go to something called Aweber and log on there, become a customer of Aweber, or this part of
Aweber or GetResponse. No, you have to become a customer either of Aweber or GetResponse. Yeah, either one. Either one's fine. GetResponse has like a 30-day trial. Aweber doesn't. I think it has a $1 trial or something. But whatever. I like Aweber. That's what I use mostly. I've actually got both, but for Empower Network, I'm using Aweber for this particular flow. So
you suggest that I should use Aweber.
I recommend Aweber, yeah. I recommend Aweber.
That list that you have there, one of those is in those URLs that you are there.
These right here?
The one that you just created.
Which URL?
Yeah, those are listed there between
view leads and these don't work anymore. These don't work anymore. I think they're going to remove them. There's just one link to promote, and here it is. That's it. Okay, so you're going to get your link there. Okay, these go to the same link, so you don't need these. But now let me clarify this. See how it says empowernetwork.com there? You cannot put this on Facebook. You cannot put this on YouTube. If you do, you'll probably get banned. Okay, especially YouTube's very good about banning people for links like that. That's why you have your own website, and that's what you post on YouTube and Facebook. And then from there, from your blog, you're leading people to this page. How? Because as they're on the page, if they click here, guess what? See that link on the bottom? I'll click on it. They go right to the opt-in, okay, with your ID.
Yeah.
Okay, and actually on the bottom, I think, right here, Almost a Secret, all these go to that. On my other blog, I actually have a join link for one of these, right? So that's it. So you always want to link back to your blog. You're going to get more traffic to your blog. And in your actual blog posts, have a call to action, okay? Just like on this News Trending Now site that I've been sharing information about and showing how I'm building this out. Look what I have on the bottom of each of these. How I make money blogging about the news. Bam. Here's another one. How I make money blogging about the news. Someone's interested, they're going to click on it, and they're going to opt in. Or they'll click on one of the banners, right? So that's the whole idea. And the idea is you don't want to just blog, you want to get traffic to that blog, and that's why it's a great idea not only to use YouTube, but also to use social media, okay, and to send people there from your friends list, from their friends list. If you have really good stuff, it's going to get shared. Here's another trick on Facebook, okay? I'm just going to say this one out loud. Another trick on Facebook is you get an image that is really viral. Okay, and what makes something, a video or image really viral on Facebook is it's either funny or it's shocking, okay? And you just put your link underneath it. You share something, you say, oh my God, this is crazy, or this is so funny, holy cow. You share it, and then you just add a link to your blog or to your site or to whatever, to a blog post underneath it. And if it's really viral content, it's going to get shared, and people are going to click on that link. And those who are interested will opt in. And you'll get a lot of traffic to your blog additionally, which is great because more traffic from social media helps rank in Google these days. That's one of the new factors for SEO and for ranking on Google, is good social media activity. So yeah, so that's that. That's another thing to do in Facebook. It's kind of tricky, you know. It's tricky in terms of not hard to do, but tricky like, you know, it's not related. You're just posting a link under something else, hoping that it'll get shared. But you know what? It works. It gets traffic, and it gets shares. So does that make sense?
So something, yes, sensational type of thing that has nothing to do with trying to put with diabetes, but it will create people coming here and buy, or at least
yeah, and you can make it related. I mean, you can find a crazy video. I mean, look, I mean, how easy is that? You go to Google and you search. Here, I'll go to google.com and I'll search crazy diabetes video, let's say, okay? And let's see. Diabetes monster goes crazy at Walmart. There we go, that's related, okay? So you pull up something like this, and you're not going to be able to hear the sound, but I'm just going to watch it because... All right, so I see you laughing. You didn't hear the sounds and you're laughing. So this is something that you can share, okay? You could share this on Facebook. You can say, you can call it the same thing because obviously this title caught my attention, right? Diabetes monster goes crazy at Walmart. Put this in your post on Facebook. Let the video pull up and then add your link on the bottom. And hey, on your blog, you can put this on your blog, okay? How do you do that? You hit share, you grab the link, and then you go to your Empower Network, right? You go to your activity feed and you add a new blog post that's a video like this, and you add video, and you put the URL here. That's it. And you click add video and it gets added, right? And then you call it Diabetes Monster Goes Crazy at Walmart Crazy YouTube Video. Okay, that's going to be your blog post title on Empower Network, on your blog. And then you share this on Facebook and you put, you know, you put this video, and then underneath it you put the link to your blog post that has this video on it. And that's it. And I mean, that could get extremely viral, because it's crazy and it made you laugh, and people like to laugh, and that's how your link gets around. So is that something you think you could do?
I think so.
I think so too. I think you'll enjoy it also.
But,
so yeah, go on. Go ahead.
But okay, here where the link to that associates with my Power ID is present.
Not on Facebook. Not on Facebook is what I'll tell you, because you could, but with social media you really want to connect things a little bit better. Right? It could work if you had the link. Obviously you're not going to put any EmpowerNetwork.com link on YouTube or Facebook. Okay? Never ever. What you can do is go to something like Butterl, okay? Or you can go to Bitly or something like that. But you can go to Butterl, create an account here, okay? And you can actually shorten links. Okay, so here we'll get started, and I'm pretty sure I have a login, but I don't know what it is, so I'm not going to attempt. They are charging here, so let's just go to Bitly. Okay. All right, so here we go. Bit.ly, I'm going to put a link here. So I'm going to put my join link, right? I'm going to go to Power Network, cancel that. I'm going to go to business, my business right here. I'm going to go to lead capture. I'm going to grab my link. I'm going to right click on it and copy link. Okay, whoops, I don't know if I copied it. There we go. I'm going to go to Bit.ly. I'm going to put my link here just like that. Click shorten. And bam, here's a link that I can share. Okay, I can copy this, right? Copy that. If I paste it here, look what happens. It redirects, and here's my link, okay? And it kept my ID, very important. So you can do something like that, and now I could put this link in Facebook, or I should be able to, okay?
Yeah.
But I don't recommend that anyway, because sometimes Facebook will actually go through and see what this is, and then they'll still get like mad at you. You know what I mean? So instead, what I really want you to do is to do what I explained, which is you'll post a video, whatever it is, preferably your video, but a video like this would work phenomenally well because it's going to get viral. Let's admit it, it's going to be viral, and then you go to Facebook, you put the video, and once the video loads up, just like I showed you, you wait for the video to load up because you want that to be the thumbnail that people see. Then right below it, you add the link to your blog or your blog post that shows that, and that's it. And that's going to get you traffic. And if you really find something that goes really viral, you're going to get a lot of traffic, to your blog. And people on your blog, guess what they're going to do? They're going to see what you say on the bottom. They're going to see that call to action. It's going to say, hey, here's how I make money to afford my diabetes treatments. Okay? Here's what I'm doing to pay for my diabetes treatments. And then they're going to click there. Well, how do you pay for it? Wow, I want someone to pay for my diabetes treatments. How do I do it, right? Or they're going to see this and they're just going to be interested. Hey, look, marketing online. I've heard of that. Let me watch that now. And they click on that, and again, here they are on your capture page. Make sense?
Yeah. One last question.
Yes.
Right, like when you had the YouTube on, that you know what the URL for the video, but you says that nothing in that platform should point to Empower Network, correct?
Correct. If you have an empowernetwork.com link, YouTube is going to close your account.
Okay. So nothing there. So what if I do this stuff? I download the video, the streaming, and can I stream the video into the host media hosting?
Yes, you can, but don't use the media hosting for that.
Okay.
Okay, media hosting, use it when you need to record on the go. Okay, you're out somewhere at the doctor's office and you're like, I really want to say this. I really want to post this on my blog. I'm just going to record on my phone and upload right away and get it posted. Or I want to record an audio. Use the media hosting for that, okay, especially for audios because it's good for audios. For videos that can be public, okay, because the media hosting is also good because you can make things private. You can only show it to people, let's say, on your team or something like that. With YouTube, you're getting the added benefit of more traffic. Okay, you're getting more traffic to your blog because YouTube is a good search engine. So use it, okay? And also on Facebook, right now, I don't know if they're changing this. Right now, if you have a link to a video on Empower Network, you can't really put it on Facebook like that, but a YouTube link right away shows the video, and that's what you want because when people see videos, they like it, they click on it, they want to see what it is. Okay, so you want to do that. But here's something else that you can do that's a little more advanced if you want to get into it. I'm just going to go to YouTube for a second, and there are these, I don't know what this is, but I'm going to click on that. Check this out. I have a plugin that allows me to go here, right-click, and download a video. And then I can upload it to my own YouTube account. Obviously, you don't want to do this when something is, you know, when there are copyrights and things like that involved. But if there's a really viral video and you want to get extra traffic, you can download it, maybe do a few edits, you know, add your own little bit in the front and at the end, like put your website on it or something, right? and then you can share that on YouTube. But that's more advanced. You can, if you use Firefox or Safari, there are plugins that allow you to do that. Just do a search for it. Right now I think I'm using something called YouTube 5, which is for Safari. I don't know if they have that particular one for Firefox, but they do have other ones for Firefox. And if you want to get more advanced, you can do that. But don't worry about that yet. It's not important. Okay, what I showed you is already going to get you a lot of traffic.
Yeah.
So, Jorge, thank you so much for just the fantastic questions that you had today. I think this made for a really great call. I got to hop off now. I'm going to get this posted so that you can listen to the replay, and I've got to get yesterday's call posted as well. And I'm actually going to send yesterday's call and probably this one to my list. And you can do the same thing as you're building your list. You can start sending them things. That's why you want Aweber in the back office, because you want to make sure that you can contact the people on your list. Okay, and we can talk about that probably next Wednesday, more about that. But thank you so much for being here. If you're listening to the recording, well, thank you very much, and I hope that you got a lot out of this. And once again, come to the calls. They're every day, Monday through Friday, no weekends. Okay, Monday through Friday, 1 p.m. Pacific, and a lot of mindset stuff, Wednesdays technical stuff, and I do unmute you at the end and answer any questions that you have, and usually my answer is something other than I don't know, but sometimes it is. So other than that, if you're listening to this because you're on my blog, maybe you saw this in your email, maybe on Facebook, and you're kind of curious, maybe you want to know more, maybe you want to see what it's like to work on this stuff yourself, there are banners on this page if you're on my blog. There's banners, or you got my email and you have a link in your email. Go ahead and click on it. Okay, click on it. And if you're not already on my list, if you didn't get this in your email, then you're going to want to fill out your information in one of those forms that we pulled up, right? So we had one of these pulled up. You can enter your information here, and there's a great video with David Sharp right after it. So click Instant Access, watch the video, and you're going to get to a page that looks like this. I'll show you what it looks like. You're going to get a page that looks like this, okay? And of course, I'm already a member, so it flags me in. Let me pull up another page here. So you're going to get a page that looks like this, okay? And you just create your account here, okay? It's $25, $25 every 30 days. And right here you see that's me. So if you're joining on my team, you're going to see either me or one of my team members here, okay? You just hit agree. After you fill out your information, you agree here, and you buy, and that's it. And then you become part of the team, and you get to get on these calls live, and you get to ask me questions, and you get to work on changing your life. And so I invite you to do that now, and to either click on one of the banners on this page and move forward, or click on the link in your email. And I will see you on the next call. Bye, everyone.